What's up, everybody? It's Bobby Bob, Crypto Granny. I hope you're all doing well this evening. I popped on just to basically talk about what's going on with everything in crypto. So my title was, I was going to go on last night, but my title is, should there be a statute of limitation? Should it apply to cryptocurrency? We all got into crypto for decentralization. We're trying to avoid middlemen, but there's so many scammers out there. And when I say scammers, I'm not even talking about the influencers who bullshit. I'm talking about all the cryptocurrencies that are being created. There's 20 plus thousand cryptocurrencies. I love to say top 100, very good opportunity, but probably 20,000 plus are not going to be around in 10 years. I don't know what will be around. We're very hopeful that, big projects that we're investing in, Bitcoin, XRP, Cardano, Hex, Doge, HBAR, Chronos. I can go on and on and on. This is not financial advice either. I am an investor. I'm not a financial advisor. But there has to be some regulation. There got to be penalties for people to pay. We all know Kim Kardashian shielded Ethereum Max along with Floyd Mayweather and a handful of other people. She had to pay a fine. But you have people, like I said, this ain't going to be about the YouTubers. This is about those people who are sitting behind a desk claiming to be developers. Listen, folks, crypto is real. But as real as it is, you can get scammed in a hot second. I don't know nothing about computers, and I keep hearing it's so easy to make a crypto. It's so easy to make a crypto. Then I heard somebody make a crypto. He actually called it SCAMCOIN. He made it, and it made so much money, but he didn't even understand either, and he couldn't even pull out. And then all of a sudden, it just wiped off, the face of the earth. But people made money. Even the developer didn't know because he didn't know how to make crypto. He was just playing with it because everybody kept telling him how easy it was. So there has to be some kind of, listen, everybody got to hustle, but come on, you're stealing from people that need money. You create a crypto project, you build a whole community of people that believe in you and all the bullshit, and then you rug pull and you run away with your boys and your girls and you make this money, ha ha ha. Well, if there was a statute of limitations for crypto, they call it, sometimes they call it like wire transfer fraud. There has to be some type of regulations, I think. This is my opinion. If you disagree, I'm going to drop my link in the comments. You can jump on. But I'm thinking there got to be some type of, like, you know what? You did a rug pull. Let's say I do a cryptocurrency today and I make a couple of $1 million. In a few years from now, up to 5 years, I think it should all catch up to me because it's criminal act and people are taking advantage of everyone out there that's trying to get rich overnight. And there's a lot more to crypto than just buying whatever you hear about. You need to do your own research. Everyone says, oh, get the white paper, read it, this, that, see what the project's all about. Listen, at the end of the day, go to CoinMarketCap, look at the top 50, the top 100 cryptos, figure it out, learn how to research it. If you don't know, come to channels like mine. There's a girl on TikTok, Crypto Chick. She's very honest. She don't charge you anything. I don't either. I do this because I have the time to do this. And listen, look at my other videos if it's your first time here. I don't need to be here. I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for anything. I'm not monetized. It is what it is. My name is Bobby Bob, Crypto Granny. Just hit the subscribe, like, share. And anything you need to know about crypto, I dropped the StreamYard link in the comments. And I welcome you to please come on and let's talk about this. So if there was a statute of limitations, depending by state, every state has a different law. These people, these developers would be penalized for what they're doing. I keep sharing with the Doge community. I keep sharing a guy named Upshot. And I'm going to repeat myself until people start hearing me. Upshot was a crypto influencer. He was a YouTuber. And he befriended the whole entire Doge community. He had a ton of following. Long story short, he gained everybody's trust. Lo and behold, he was saying how good of a project Doge was. All of a sudden, he's like, well, I got a coin and my coin is named Upcoin. Everybody buy it. So now everybody's like, oh man, this got to be the shit because this guy's, looking out for us because we're part of the community. In crypto, you build a community. And I'm in a few communities because I invest in several different projects. And it's kind of like cat and dogs. Everybody's fighting. My project's better than yours. And, there's a lot of negativity out there on crypto Twitter especially. But if you're only learning about crypto on Twitter and on Twitch and Discords, you're not gonna be successful. You need to research 24/7. If you have a half an hour a day, it's not enough. If you have an hour a day, it's not enough. Research as much as you can. It's like you go into the new school because we know nothing about this. And if somebody knows TA, that's technical analysis, that's what they know. If they know how to read the white papers, that's what they know. If they know how to make a great investment, everybody has their different specialty in what they do in crypto. My whole thing of being here and going out to the public is just to help you people not lose your money. We don't want to be regulated. We do want people to be protected so we don't lose our money. Exchanges should be responsible for listing a crypto that's going to be a rug pull. They should vet these projects a little better. If you agree or disagree, please drop a comment. They should not just let anybody list a crypto project. There's a whole lot to talk about, and I wish somebody would pop in and we can talk about this. But so anyway, back to the Upshot guy. He made the Uphold coin, and everybody bought it, and he literally rug pulled everybody. And when that happened, he did this. He went ghost, then showed up in this closet. Okay, he showed up inside this closet because that's where he was sitting, in the closet. A couple of days later, deleted all his social media, over 1 million followers, deleted everything. Everybody's like, oh my God, maybe he got kidnapped. The project went to zero. Then he came back and he blamed everybody that was his viewers, never apologized. I'm sure you can see footage. Now he's back, and he's back as Chris on YouTube. I keep flagging him. He's still on YouTube. Let me take this face down. But his name is Upshot. He made the Uphold crypto. You can Google it yourself. He is a scammer, and he's back. People like this, if there would be a statute of limitation in cryptocurrency for scammers, somebody like this, because if it was wire transfer fraud, whatever you call it, there's a penalty behind it. So people like this should be responsible and penalized, whether it's a fine, jail time. You're taking money from innocent people that don't know any better. Okay, so that's Upshot, and you can find him on YouTube under Chris, Kriss. And I jump on his lives and I try to blow him up, and then he just goes off the air. Not cool at all. So that's one of the stories. Now you have Da Vinci J. Da Vinci J, he is a Bitcoin maxi. He literally bought Bitcoin under $1 or at $1. And he's such a Bitcoin maxi, or he's Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that. Just yesterday, he was basically fudding. Fudding means just bullshitting. Crypto has its own language if you don't know. He was fudding XRP. Oh, it's not going to do nothing. Yeah, it's going to do something, but don't buy it, this and that and this. So my question to Da Vinci, if you ever get to see this video, if Bitcoin is so good, why did you develop your own crypto? His coin is called the Da Vinci J15 token. And when I looked it up, which I would do right now, it had an $87,000 market cap. It was $40-something a piece. I don't know what's going on with it, but if Bitcoin was so good, why did you make a crypto? I think I know the answer. And I'm just, this is my opinion. I think the answer is he knows he had the following. People know he's successful. They want to follow his footsteps, so they'll invest into his cryptocurrency project. Now, when I looked it up, I'm trying to pull it up right now. When I looked it up last night, I couldn't even get a market cap. Market cap is the total price, total money inside, in the project. Hold on one second. I didn't see any market cap. I didn't see no chart or anything. Let me see if I can find it. Give me one moment. Okay, let's find it somewhere else. I don't even see it here on CoinMarketCap. Da Vinci J15 token. So just think about it. If Bitcoin is such a big deal, like he said, why are you trying to sell another crypto? If I really believed in you, I'm going to buy that Bitcoin. I'm not going to buy your crypto. Okay, here, I'm going to share it. And I actually sent him a message on Twitter to see if he can explain to me what's going on, because I'm going to pull up the chart right now. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Are we sharing? Are we sharing screens here? Let's see. It's loading. Stand by. Okay, it should be popping up any second. Okay, it should be coming up right now. Alrighty, let's go. Okay, here we go. Da Vinci J token. I'm going to block out my camera for 1 second. Okay, we're going to get into this right now. Let's take a little dive into this. Da Vinci J15 token. He named it after himself. Fully diluted market cap, 87,604. Here to the left, let me zoom in. It's on the Ethereum blockchain. Here to the left, why is there no market cap? I don't know. It's up 0.000%. The volume unknown. Market cap unknown. Circulating supply unknown. Max supply 2,100,000. The low was 41.72 and the high is 41.72. So what does this mean? This means that he set a price, and it makes people think that there's $87,000 in this project. Oh, see, today I found a chart. This is the chart, flat. Do you see this? Starts out at $41. It dumps to $41.71. And then boom, it goes back up to 41.72. This is his chart. I wish somebody can explain this to me, because I'm not so tech savvy, but hey, I'd like to know. If anybody knows what this is, anything about this project, they actually have a website. Let's see his website. And it's listed. It's listed on CoinMarketCap. These are the things I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. People have made comments here. Rug pull shitcoin. This project looks credible. It's cool. The guys are constantly evolving and showing progress in new platforms. 2 comments. Oh, wait. That's it. 2 comments. There's no data. Came out November 2022. It's going to be a year already. Shitcoin. Okay. There's another project. Let's see. Oh, actually, I was pulling up his website. People like this, they really gotta just they can't do this. This is not right. I'm gonna be the crypto police. People are gonna hate me. Okay, it says website. It's not taking me anywhere. Okay, here we go. It's on the Ethereum blockchain. You can get it through MetaMask. My thing is this: if you're just learning crypto, unless it's XRP, honestly, and it's not financial advice, if you got to do more than 3 or 4 transactions to get the crypto you're looking for, I don't recommend you buy it. Oh, and he ranks also, let me zoom in here, number 8,359 on the list. Okay, here's a website. Let's see what happens here. Anyway, it's a dead project. All right. Yesterday, I believe, a project called Saitama, which I have no interest in, but I'm just trying to give examples. A project called Saitama was rug pulled, and I know there was a bunch of drama in the crypto space over this. I have a few friends that were promoting and investing in this project, and it was a very bad outcome yesterday. I don't know much about it because I personally don't buy any of these garbage shit coins. Look, it's not even popping up, so let's just forget about that. But while we're here, I'm going to pull up the prices right now. Today is a very good day to accumulate, to buy crypto whenever it's a bear market, excuse me. It's a great time to jump in. One moment, I'm going to share this. I'm going to go over the price. Hey, hit the likes, drop a comment, let me know who's here. I'm on Twitch, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on YouTube. One moment, please. We are going to share this. I told everybody tonight, because the market is dumping, please do not panic sell. That's how I lost tons of money. Do not panic sell if you're new in the space. Just have patience, hold on. We'll be right back where we were. A lot of people see the market dipping and they get so scared. See, like right now, there's 21,272 cryptos for sale on CoinMarketCap on the list. There's 524 exchanges. Exchanges are pulling people's money. They're getting halted. There's too many people with their hand in the pot right now, which is not great, but you need to know where to go. And even some of the more reputable companies are screwing up. Look what PayPal just did. They want to fine you $2,500 if they don't like what you say on social media. Crazy. Here we got Bitcoin at 19,027, Ethereum 1,276. See, the market is down. Binance $269, XRP $49.43, Cardano 39 cents, Solana 31.46, Doge almost 6 cents, Polkadot $6.17, Shiba Inu is it just went up. 0.00001013, Litecoin is 51.65, Chainlink 721. Cosmos 1230, FTX, that's Sam Bankman-Friedman. He owns an exchange and a crypto, $23.26. Chronos, which is crypto.com, 10 cents, 10 and a quarter. I like that project. Monero's 141. VChain is 2.2 cents. ApeCoin is $5. Filecoin $5.11. ICP, Internet Computer, $5.30. HBAR. This is something I am going to be buying a huge bag of. And thank you, Rick. Rick from the channel, friend of the channel, he's got me convinced I'm going all in. Mana, the Decentraland, that's for the metaverse, 65 cents. Sandbox is 78 cents. And those are great times to buy. So people out there, if you're new in the space, this is the best time to jump in. You know, I was talking all along and I thought the camera was open. Here we go. There you go. Let me drop this little disclaimer. So there's other things going on. We're going to go to crypto Twitter. And I just like to keep you on the up and up. There's so much I like to talk about, but then when I get on, I forget, and there's just so much in my head besides prices. Let's go to Twitter. Stand by. I don't have a fancy studio. I do this when I can, from where I can. And I'm always with people, so it's so hard for me to even get quiet. That's why my times are all over the place. So if you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on at least. And I'm going to start going live on TikTok, but I need followers. Okay, let's go. We're going to share this. So you can go to crypto Twitter and get into the space, and you figure out who's saying what. I'm going to show you all, just in case you've never been here. And you'll see all the bullshit, like all the bullshit. Okay, let's go. Give me one moment. Just have patience with me, because like I said, I don't have the fancy studio and the text behind me and everybody helping me out. This is a one-man band here. Well, I'm a woman, but, just theoretically speaking. Paul from the Crypto Factor, friend of the show. God bless you. He's right now doing chemotherapy. Prayers out to Paul, and I hope you heal. I hope the Lord heals you. He just tweeted, do it with passion or don't do it at all. That's right, Paul. So you just basically jump on Twitter and you have your group of people. I follow who I need to follow just to see what's going on in their space. And I do not take anyone's advice. If I need help with something, I do ask questions. I have no problem with that. So mostly, and if you're not following me, I'm Crypto Granny Bobby Bob on Twitter. This is my page right here. Let me see. Okay, Richard Hart. Okay, this is Richard Hart. He is the creator of Hex. And he goes on podcasts and everything. He's just a huge personality. You got to check him out if you don't know who he is. Make sure, especially if you're new in the space, you go ahead and follow him. He is the creator of Hex Coin. And let's see what he's got going on here. Oh, this is a long interview. I'm not going to play this. But follow him. His name is Richard Hart. He's a very, very flamboyant personality. Great guy, big time show off, but he could do that. Okay, Adam Dean. He works with many projects. He's a developer, I believe. Charles Hoskinson. I'm following him. If you're into Cardano, ADA, IOHK, Charles Hoskinson, he's a must. You need to follow him to keep, in the know of what's going on with Cardano. He pops up with AMAs, meaning Ask Me Anything. And, this is Charles. He's awesome, and he's going to make a lot of people rich. So he is the Cardano guy. Let's see. He actually was partners in the very beginning of Ethereum with Vitalik Buterin. So that's why I'm so sure that Cardano is going to be better than Ethereum. And I have Ethereum also. Okay, so I'm just scrolling through because I said I would. I'm scrolling through because I want to show you all the crap that you see on Twitter. But in the meantime, while the page is loading, I am going to bring somebody on the link. And if you want to come in, the link is in the comments. We are at 39.46 on the Cardano charts, if you can't see. Tammy, if you're tuning in, click that link and jump on. Elizabeth, if you're out there, Crypto Latina, Latin Chick, all my girls, just jump on in, please. Join the fam. We're all family here. Okay, let me see. Let me send Tammy a message, too, to see what she's up to these days. Maybe she'll jump on. Tammy, the Crypto Queen. You should follow her. She's on Twitter, at me, Tammy Ski. Let me just drop her a message. Let me drop Tammy a message. See if she wants to jump on. Let's see if we could bring this beauty queen on so she could tell us what happened with Saitama. That would be cool. Anybody tuning in, you want to join the chat? Let's see. Let's see. I just sent the link. Let's see. Did it go out? I think it did. Okay. Let me see. Tammy. Let me send Elizabeth the link. Maybe she can come on. She's probably doing her own show, Space Chick Crypto. I was on her show the other night. She has such an amazing... She's so smart, the girl. She's a nurse. She's so cute. She's adorable. Smart girl. I just hope she gets into the blue chip project soon so she could retire her family. Let's just take a shot and drop Richard Hart a link. Chances are so slim, but hey, you never know. You never know. He might just get the message and jump in. I am going to do an interview with Richard Hart. When? I don't know, but it's going to happen. I'm confident. I'm going to make sure it's going to be well worth it if I get blessed enough to have him on. But he follows me, I follow him, and hopefully we can do this together. Okay, let me get out of here. I am now going to send out another link from my phone. If you have any questions, feel free to jump on in. Link is in the comment section. I need a link. Copy. Now I can send it in a text and I can get some people on board. I love doing this, but I like to talk with other people or I like to answer questions, and my channel is taking so long to build, and I appreciate every single one of you. If I had no followers, which I didn't in the beginning, I'll still be doing this, putting content out there. I like to cook, I like to talk about crypto, and I love sharing my family videos. And I love music. Yes. What kind of music do you listen to? Music is awesome. Let's see here. Oh man, there was somebody who I wanted to bring on here. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see if we can find Jazzy Cardano. Where are you, my little princess? I haven't seen you in a long time. Jump on the stream. If you know a friend that wants to learn about crypto, send them this link. The link is in the comment. Everybody, come on in. Jump on in. Who was I just sending a link to? I totally forgot. Let's see, who else we could bring on the link. Let's see. Oh, I know who. Let's see if she's free. All right, let's just stand by and see who pops in. This would be awesome. Let's get this going. Let's get this party started. So, what is everybody buying? What are you thinking about buying? Did you panic sell? Are you into crypto yet? Are you thinking about it? Are you scared? I was so scared in the beginning. Not like paranoid scared, but I was pretty much like, hold on, I'm not doing this yet. Let me see. I was ready to hit up my attorney and tell her to come on here. Oh, I have someone in Miami. Very good friend of mine. She is into crypto. She opened her wallet, started her portfolio, and she just left it like just dead. And she said when she has time, because she's in the medical business, she would definitely jump on and speak with me. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, stand by. This is real YouTube, live YouTube, not pre-recorded. So it is what it is. Welcome to my space. Hey, not MySpace, like MySpace. Like we're going to the moon. I'm on if you want to jump in. Just everything. I basically started. I did an intro. And if you want to just jump on, we could just chit chat. No problem. I sent you the link. All right, bye. So, yeah. So MySpace, you know. Let me see who else we can. Oh, what I was trying to do was get off this page. Okay, let's just go back to the home page. I left it there too long. I'm like, these people on TikTok are just like lost their mind. Everybody lost their mind. Hey everybody, it's Crypto Granny. I'm live on YouTube right now. If you want, link in my bio. Just click the little YouTube, the little play button. Brings you straight to my channel. Come join my live. Let's talk. Let's talk about this money, everybody. Okay, so here we go. So yesterday was Richard Hart's birthday, and he got a lot of birthday shout outs. Happy birthday and many, many more. So we got 2 viewers. Hello, viewers. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you being here. If you want to jump on, please do so. You can ask me anything. Let's talk to each other about crypto, what's going on. People are panic selling this evening. The charts are totally, totally changing. But I'm not scared, and neither should you. Just have patience. Do not panic sell. I promise you it will come back up. And I'm talking about blue chip projects like XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. It's just a small little dump, but don't get shaken out, okay? A lot of people lose money by panic selling. So please just heed this warning. I'm not a financial advisor, but I am a crypto investor. Do not sell your bag. Okay. I started off this panel with statute of limitations. I just wanted to throw it out there. People have to pay for what they do. Some people throw their life savings. I seen on the news. You can Google crypto scams. You'll get thousands of them. I seen a family on the news. They had a bakery in Tampa. The son's like, hey, Mom, we're going to do this. He's trying to get out of things after the whole, that whole thing the country went through. Basically the whole world, that virus. And I think they got shaken out of oh my God, just a lot of money. I think just a lot of money. I can't even put a number on it. What's a lot to you and a lot to me could be different, but it was a lot of money where the family basically their life savings. So if your life savings was $5,000 or $100,000, it's still a lot of money. And it's because of these scammers. They bullshit people. People want to make money so bad. They're so vulnerable. You can talk them into anything because they think they're going to get paid overnight. But nobody's going to pay you. Don't send nobody your information. Don't send nobody a payment to make a purchase for you. You can do it yourself. I didn't know nothing about crypto. Like I said, I panic sold and I lost tons of money. And I can't blame no one but myself. But you know what? I'm glad it was me, because if somebody took my money and I felt for someone's scam, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. I literally would have been incarcerated, because you're not taking my money and getting away with it. Sorry. I'm so sorry. If you are into tech and you know how to code and you know all about this computer, programming and making crypto and developing and blockchain, there's jobs. Cardano is hiring, so you can go to all these websites. CoinMarketCap has jobs in the crypto space. If you want to be a stripper in the metaverse, I've heard of people making $1 million from stripping at home with a green screen. So, I mean, there's a lot of opportunity out here in the crypto space if you're in the correct projects. Where are my viewers from? Drop a comment. Let me know where you're from. Okay, let's see. So Charles Hoskinson said he needs more people working for Cardano. So you can go to cardano.com or iohk.com. Make sure you're on the right website too. That's another thing. These people make websites that have nothing to do with the project. People make coins that sound like other coins. Like Solana is a popular crypto. And if you heard me mention Solana and you're looking for Solana and you've never been into crypto, you might run into a crypto project called Solano. I said Solana, but there's something called Solano. You got Dogecoin, then you got Shiba Inu, then you got this Inu and that Inu. Listen, I don't recommend getting into anything that has an Inu behind it. And even if you went into Shiba Inu, people got paid off of that already. Not financial advice, do what you want to do, but anything with an Inu, don't do it. Because I promise you're going to hear everything with an Inu. The only one that may make it is Shiba. Shiba has a huge community. They were calling it the Dogecoin killer, but Shiba's in a really good place right now. But after Shiba and Doge, anything with a dog is not the crypto you want to buy. Communities, strong communities, meaning investors. Once you're an investor, you become part of that community. We spread the word of what we're investing in. We open up the eyes to other investors. Community is everything. Okay, developing the project is the first thing, but the second part that makes the project grow is utility and community. Unfortunately, Bitcoin has a community, and the community is called Bitcoin Maxis. The most arrogant mother effers and and father effers, because there's women also. Bitcoin maxis are the worst. They think their coin is better. Listen, Bitcoin was king. Bitcoin is number one. But guess what? It was just a test. Bitcoin is going to be dethroned, and I predict XRP and Cardano are going to be the next top two cryptos in the next bull run. And as I always say, if I'm Lee, I see you're trying to come in. You need to click off and come back in. Something's wrong on your end. Sorry. Click out of the window, Lee, and try to jump back in. Click out and come back in, Lee. I'm kicking you out, but you got to come back in. Please come back, okay? So basically what I'm saying is just do your research. XRP is the next big thing. Ripple, we're in a lawsuit. Hi, Crypto Smith. Welcome to the show. Why don't you jump in for some conversation? We're talking about what if, will there be, should there be a statute of limitations to like scam projects, Ponzi's, and all that, because people are losing their money like crazy. Okay, let me stop sharing the screen. We're bringing up Mari. She is my co-host from time to time. Welcome to the channel, Mari.
Hi. You hear me?
Welcome. Good evening. How are you this evening?
I'm doing well. And yourself, my love?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm trying to bring up another guest. I had to kick them off so they can come back in. We have Lee coming up. Welcome to the channel, Lee. Can you hear us? Lee, are you microphone shy? Camera shy?
I'm in bed.
Oh, Lynette. Hi.
Hi. Oops.
Oh, I got you on worldwide YouTube right now. You want to do this another night, Mama?
Yeah.
I explained that when I was hitting you up, I explained to everybody on YouTube, because we're live, that you started your portfolio and then you just haven't paid attention. And the last time we spoke, you were gonna have to, catch up with me, right?
Right.
So go to sleep. She's a hard worker. I told everybody how hard you work. I love you. God bless you. And let's do this again, Mommy.
All right. See
All
ya.
right. Good night, baby. Bye. She's so sweet. That was my best friend. You remember her, Maritza?
Lynette?
La Colombiana from Myrtle.
I think so.
Yeah. She's the one out in Miami right now. I sent her a link because the last time I spoke to her, we were talking about, let me get her off this, because we're probably going to still be on her phone. Last time I spoke to her,
I don't see her on here.
no, she's off now, but you just heard her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent her a link because the last time we spoke, because she has a decent portfolio and she just got into, X, Y, and Z. And then she basically just, life goes on, and she was just like, I just got that there, but she don't know what it is. I know what she has, but she don't know what she basically really, she has good stuff. She just don't know what to do, where to go. She just don't know nothing. She just bought it basically.
Right. She doesn't know the potential of what she has.
Right. So she wants to grow it. I was telling her that she needs to just continue. So Crypto Smith says, do you want to read it?
The statute of limitation for fraud in the U.S. is 7 years, so I think it should be the same.
Okay, so the title and the whole thing, I was going to do this last night. I had a whole bunch of literature on statute of limitations for fraud, like wire transfer, and I'm thinking this may have something to do with, maybe should it be regulated? Should that apply to, we're not talking about the Shillers and the influencers. We're not talking about the Kim Kardashians and the Wendy O's and this one and that one. We're talking about the developers who make these coins themselves and bullshit the whole community and steal the money. That's what I'm talking about. The exchanges that allow.
You're talking about the overnight successes and then they go under?
Yeah, and all the rug pulls, the scams,
Right.
the Ponzi, and then the exchanges. Like we're in crypto to avoid regulation and to be decentralized, for the most part. But there has to be some regulation, because I just always look at it, and we've had this conversation over and over. All the money going into, I'm going to call them shit coins, scam coins, rug pulls. All that money going into that can come into the real utility, blue chip, real deal crypto.
Right.
And you have people, like I was saying, there was a lady in Tampa, her son got into crypto. She had a bakery after the pandemic. She literally, your son comes to you, mommy, you're going to believe your son's not, he don't know any better. He's trying to better his family because they went through such a financial crisis, like
Right.
most of the world, really, in the past 2-3 years. They gave their all, and I couldn't remember the price, but you can Google it. Tampa bakery owner gets scammed in crypto. And the sad thing is, your life savings might be 5,000, somebody's might be 100. I think theirs was somewhere in between 40 and 100. I don't remember the price, so don't quote me. But they lost everything, and the lady runs a business. She needs money to run her business.
Right.
And the way they lost it was the son heard about everybody getting paid, because that's what people do when they don't know. You hear everybody just made all this money off of something. That means that was the bear market. Don't buy in the bear market. Don't buy when it's pumping either. Buy low, sell high, buy in the red, sell in the green. But people just don't know. And the kid got into it. I would guess he's about 20-something years old. He's like, Mom, I need this, that. And he was making money. He was dealing with some people on the internet, and they were like, send this, we'll send you this back. They did that because they will do that. Send me half a Ethereum, and I'll give you a whole one back. People don't know any better.
Right.
So they send him, his, oh, wow, I just made, a whole half of Ethereum. I got a whole one now. And then they like, send me 2 Ethereums now. We're going to send you 4. That's when they bang you out, but they did this to him with Bitcoin. So if the Bitcoin was 20 something thousand and he sent them, let's say it was when it was 25,000 and sent them 2 Bitcoins, he just took his life savings thinking he was going to get 100,000 back. It don't happen like that, guys, girls. It don't. So there's criminals lurking. They see us on social media, and you may throw a question. Throw a question on Twitter if you're into crypto and you haven't been scammed yet. Put, I don't know how to use my wallet. Watch how many trolls, how many scammers will private message you telling you, I am from Coinbase, I am from here, I am from there. Send this, send that. And some people, they're so innocent, they're going to send that. And guess what? They're going to lose their crypto because they got scammed.
Oh, wow.
So this is why I'm saying, should there be a statute of limitations for this, like they do with cyber crimes and wire transfers? I don't know. I'm just trying to keep this space safe. And people get really mad, like I'm the crypto cop. Yes, I'm going to be the crypto police because people are investing their last. Not everybody in crypto has money like you and I, where we're just doing this for our children and our grandchildren. A lot of people
Crypto, they get pissed off at this because what you're shutting you're putting a spotlight on their scams.
Yeah, but it's okay because I'm not doing nothing illegal and I'm just spreading awareness basically. What does Crypto Smith say?
Maybe it depends on the intentions of the devs. They start out with rugs in mind, or was it a bad business?
Well, the truth is, Crypto Smith, I wish you can come on. If you're familiar with Da Vinci James, he's the guy who told everybody to buy Bitcoin for $1. And he was very successful, still is. He, for example, made his own token last December, Da Vinci J15. If you look at the charts, I just pulled it up on CoinMarketCap. The coin started at $47.15. It says it's still at 47. So he started that project at that price. If Bitcoin was so good, why would he try to sell crypto? If there was nothing better than Bitcoin to me, and it could be my opinion, I could be wrong. And I've asked him to answer my question. I think he just knew he had followings and people would buy it. And it says there's $87,000 in the market cap, but there's no movement. It's there. So like somebody like him, what was his intention? He's a multimillionaire. Allegedly, he's supposed to be a billionaire. And supposedly he knows who Satoshi is. So the guy got money. Why is he developing another coin? And I could tell you, like I said, it could be my opinion. He knows people are admiring him and they might just jump out. If enough of people give you $47, you're making more money. Now you're being greedy and becoming a criminal. So these are the projects I'm talking about.
Or maybe he thinks his coin could be up there in the future. On that one is a 50-50.
Did you see the chart?
No, the chart wasn't on.
Hey, Sean, welcome to the channel. I'm Bobby.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. You can't see Marty, but she's there.
Hi.
Thank you. I just want to let you know that. Oh, hang on. I got to turn you down on my other. There we go. So I just want to let you know that Elizabeth, Space Chick Crypto, mentioned I should check out your channel because I'm heavy into XRP, and I know you're an XRP fan.
Yes.
So I'm checking out your stream, so that's really cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's just basic. Elizabeth helps me with stuff, and so does Tammy, but I'm not into all this fancy stuff because I don't know nothing about these computers. So, but I thank you for coming on. So you've been in crypto since 17 and you've been scammed several times. Would you like to share something with us so people can be aware?
Well, so for the most part, I hold most of my crypto is in blue chips. It's, I don't own any Bitcoin because to me, Bitcoin is completely useless. but Ethereum and Cardano and XRP, of course, XLM, and a lot of the ISO, 222 tokens. I hold that in my ledger, and I just sit on it, and I don't do anything. I don't do any trading. But then the other side is in the meme coin, community token space, shitcoin, basically. So I've been in that for a while. Oh, I think she rugged herself.
I think she's there, I believe.
You still there?
I'm here.
Okay, so I'll continue my story. So basically, in the community token space, and this is basically where anybody who knows how to build a cryptocurrency, which is not that hard, any average college kid with computer experience could probably do it. They hype a project up, get some influencers, get some somebody with a large Twitter following, and they'll pump it up, they'll sell it, and then they'll just turn around and drain the liquidity and bounce, like they're done. Whatever money you put in is gone. There's no chance of getting it. Normally they're not doxxed, means nobody knows who they are. They didn't make themselves known. And that's just straight gambling, right? You're gambling. Sometimes you hit it and it goes 10x, 100x. You make your money and you get out. That's kind of what it's there for. But when they come in and you have projects, and I'm not going to mention any names because there are some bad projects out there, but they come in.
You're welcome to if you want.
Well, they'll come in with a really good idea, and then just turn into a really bad business, and basically string people along for a very long time. And they promise utilities, and they're going to come out with a wallet and an NFT exchange and all of these other things, and they just don't ever do it. To me, it's almost the same thing. You had people put millions of dollars in of their own money to help you build your business, but your business wasn't sound enough to actually work. And then you ended up, what they call a slow rug pull, which is basically draining liquidity over months and months while you're promising your utilities coming out. And then, they don't deliver. And ultimately, people have nothing at the end of the day. So that really is what happens. I've been rug pulled just because of gambling, and people who are in the space know this, right? You're getting into a very high risk situation with also high reward. And that's unfortunately a bad side effect. I'm an adult, so I can take responsibility for my own decisions, and I know better sometimes. And I invest in some things, you throw a couple $100 at this or that, and there's a chance it could go up big. There's a very good chance it's going to go away tomorrow. You're going to wake up and it's going to be gone.
Right.
But that's fine. I don't have a problem
too. I got caught up in the Ethereum Max, but it's my fault because I just was like, oh, freak it. Like, I didn't do no research. The minute I seen it, I was like, oh shit, this is something new. With no research, bought in right away.
Did Kim Kardashian talk you into that one?
No, she didn't. I'm a boxing fan. And when I seen Floyd Mayweather, I was like I was watching the fight. And as I'm sitting there, I went in and, but it's all good.
Yeah. So I also have my own channel, and I like to tell people to be an adult, right? Be an adult, do your own research, and be responsible for your own decisions, right? Nobody's making you put money in, but you do have a lot of people who are brand new, don't know anything about crypto, and they'll believe anything because they don't understand. There are criminals out there in every industry.
Oh yeah.
On Wall Street, there are criminals out there trying to get your money. And in crypto, it's so easy because you're behind a computer. Nobody really knows who you are or where you're at or what your real experience is.
Right. So a good one, and you might be sold.
Yeah. And people, unfortunately, it's sad. People just don't understand that and don't do enough of their own research when they get in, and they get caught up in that, and they end up losing a ton of money.
Right.
Which is bad. So, and your title, statute of limitations, if it's fraud, you might just call it straight theft.
Right. But it's hard to prove, like I know even with like wire transfer fraud, I think it's 5 years, and then it depends on the state.
Yes.
And with crypto, like everybody said they don't want regulation. I don't want regulation when it comes to my money, but I don't want to be investing in a project because I trust exchange to list it, for someone who don't know. I know enough now to hopefully be okay from this point on.
Well, and this is the double-edged sword of regulation, right? I mean, we in the crypto world, we want mass adoption so that the prices will go up, right? More people will come in, which is going to create, the price increase.
Right.
But that is only going to happen if regulation exists, right? Nobody is going to come in. Mom and pops aren't coming in. The big banks aren't coming in until there's regulation. So unfortunately, you have to take the good with the bad, and in order for it to be adopted, really on a legitimate scale, you have to have the government involved, and it sucks. Trust me, I'm a big follower of XRP, and I cover on my channel the XRP lawsuit or Ripple's
I
lawsuit.
have a question for you, and I'm sorry because we get thrown off a track when we do these questions.
That's fine.
Do you think that there's a chance, this is just top of my head, that XRP may become a CBDC?
Well, I don't think it becomes a CBDC itself. I think it becomes the bridge currency that CBDCs are going to use.
Okay.
And I think it was India just announced that they're going to use XRP as their CBDC.
Right.
Liquidity.
I heard that yesterday.
So we'll see, how that plays out. And I think that's kind of what it's designed for. So a lot of, it's weird. Of course, I have dreams about it being a CBDC, right, and just being used out there in the world, and makes me, very, very wealthy. But because it has to be at a very high level, I don't know where it ends up if it has all the use cases that is possible. But I think really for the most part, it's going to be used for that bridge currency for CBDCs, right? Because CBDCs, depending on the country, are going to have to be backed by something. So what's it going to be backed by? Is it going to be backed by the fiat of that country, which is not a great idea?
Not going to happen.
Is it going to be gold? Like I think China and Russia are already working on. They have piles and piles of gold they're building, and they're going to stop using the US dollar here very soon, and it's going to hurt us, right? Because that's their goal. But yeah, I don't know if it actually being used as a CBDC is going to work, or they're going to want to do that. But I would love, if that happened, I would really love it.
Okay. I was just curious. Go ahead, Maritza.
Okay. All right. This is the first time I hear this CBDC. For me and those that don't know what this is, could you please explain?
Okay, so a CBDC is a central bank digital currency.
Okay.
So every country has their own central bank.
Okay.
And they're the ones who give the currency out there, and they basically make monetary policy for a lot of these countries. So if they start using that, and central banks right now deal with other central banks, and they deal with very large financial institutions.
Okay.
And they control the money, basically, right? So what we don't want to see is a retail level CBDC, central bank digital currency, where they can control it at the retail level. So at your or my level, where we have to spend money, and we're spending that CBDC, because then they can control it. They know what you're spending it on. They can limit what you spend it on. I've even heard of China designing a blockchain where the currency they would use has a time limit on it, where it would expire at some point. Basically, with the idea that they don't want their citizens to gain wealth over time. So if you don't spend that money in a certain period of time, that money would just go away, right? Trying to keep that money in their own economy. It could be used for evil. It could be used for good. But we want to see it used at like the government level, and not at the retail level.
Okay.
So I hope that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
So you understand what he said? That was a good breakdown, Sean. Thank you for that.
No,
Yeah,
I
no problem.
understand it, and if there's anything I don't understand, I will duck go it.
Duck, go. You're funny.
Yeah, I'm not an expert on anything really, but I've done a ton of research, and I have my own ideas and opinions. But and I learned most of it by following XRP and kind of the whole ecosystem of building the CBDC and using for cross-border payments and on-demand liquidity and things like that. So
Awesome. Do you have friends that think you're crazy?
Nearly everybody that I know I'm going to say the real world has no idea about crypto. They don't want to talk about it. They don't own any. they'll look at my YouTube channel and they'll say, it sounds like you're speaking a different language.
Yeah, you're
So,
bilingual.
yeah. So, and that's why I started my channel, because I don't have anybody, in my real world to actually converse with or exchange ideas or to get pushback on maybe an idea that maybe I'm not thinking about it correctly. So that it's really helped me develop a community now that
Community is the key. Yeah, you build your community, and you build it strong. I asked you that because everybody around myself and Marty think we're crazy.
Well, if you live in the U.S., 4% adoption rate, I think, is what is considered normal now. And if you look at other countries like Korea, South Korea, it's about 20%. Right. So you wonder why in the U.S. is it so small that most people don't want to know about it. Right. They don't want to hear about it. But in other countries, it's a very big thing.
Yes, my nephew's in Japan, and he's like super stoked over the Jasmine. Like that's their Bitcoin. And I pretty much, think, hey, listen, if that's what you can buy while you're there, get it. It is what it is, Yeah. So
it's interesting. And for me, I think in the US, because we have so much, there's so much excess here, even in a recession, our economy is better than most of the world.
Right.
So we don't have a reason to look for anything other than, what's already going on in your life. So you don't have to look to crypto to save you from something. In other countries, they're looking for any reason to be able to get out of the situation they're in or poverty or
right
forward. So that's why I think a lot of these other countries have a much higher adoption rate already.
Okay. In the beginning, you said about Bitcoin. I feel the same way. I had a nice bag of Bitcoin. I got in at a very fair price, and literally I sold everything but one. Okay. And it's still in profit. So like I tell people, if your bags are down, you're listening to the wrong people or you bought the wrong stuff. Okay. I really have no interest in Bitcoin because I feel there's no utility. And at the end of the day, it did great. Yes, it's the king of crypto because it started, it opened the doors for everything else. But I honestly, in my heart, and I could be wrong, this is Bobby's opinion, I tell people XRP and Cardano are going to be the top two cryptos. And if I'm half wrong, one of them will make it.
So, and you're right. Bitcoin has no utility. They say it's a store of value, but literally every cryptocurrency could be a store of value. So I don't buy that.
Right.
And it's the first, right? It's the first. It paved the way. We thank Bitcoin for that, but that doesn't mean it's the best. And it's certainly, I don't think, is going to be on top forever. Just like every other technology that's ever been invented, the first one to come out is usually not the one that lasts the longest. So
I'd say it was a test run.
Yeah, AOL. Look at AOL. I mean, look at what they did for the internet, right? But they're not around anymore. Now we have Google.
Yeah, and DuckDuckGo. Marty loves DuckDuckGo.
Okay, well, exactly. So yeah, just because it was the first doesn't mean it's the best, and it uses so much energy. Some of the governments out there want to ban it. So it's. Oh, my dogs are barking.
That's okay. We all have dogs. We love dogs here.
So yeah, so that's, I don't really care for Bitcoin. I'm not even in Ethereum, Maxi. I don't care about that. I was in Cardano. I still have some Cardano, but what do you think about what's
going on with Charles and
what Charles said about XRP? I know he's a little upset because people were getting on him about this whole ETHgate thing.
I personally, and I have to say it like this, I put out a tweet last night because BitBoy, and I mentioned him only because when you have such a large following, people don't research. They're going to listen to you, right?
100%.
Unfortunately. So last night he put out a tweet while he's in Dubai, hanging out, having his, party. He's in Dubai and he tweets, hey, if the Ada Gang and XRP Army had a fight, who would literally win? But like, that's very childish. Like I just said, I made a comment. I said, this is very childish. There's enough room in the space for them both to be successful. Like, don't even stir the pot because I have real money invested in both of these projects, and this is what we call FUD, when you're fudding something, and it's not good. But I honestly think that Charles Hoskinson needs to talk less, and I love him. I think he's a smart man, but he needs to talk a little less and just keep doing what he's doing with the project. And I believe in his project because I tell people, even though some people think that he was like through the whole Ethereum development, he was not. But he does know what Ethereum has and what it don't have. So I tell people he's going to perfect it just because that's what you do when you break up with your partner. You do better, right?
Well, yeah, and I figure he's protecting his legacy. I mean, he was there in the beginning of Ethereum, so he probably takes this as a little bit of a personal attack when, we say that whole ETHgate thing with the SEC, and
conspiracy, right?
Yeah, and they had, I think, bad intentions. I don't know that. This is just our opinion, but so he feels maybe that's a kind of a personal attack on him, which it wasn't. But also, BitBoy Crypto, just so you know, I don't know if you know who Jim Cramer is, in the stock market.
Yes, I do.
So I consider BitBoy Crypto the Jim Cramer of crypto.
Of crypto. Hey, that's a biggie.
So whatever he says, I do the opposite of.
Yeah, it's funny. And
correct.
you know what's crazy? I watch as much as I can just to see, but usually what he's talking about in the morning, I spoke about it at midnight or I tweeted about it, like, because I'm getting the news. I'm up all night. I don't sleep. And I tell people too, when you're in crypto, somebody got to stay up and do the homework because it changes from minute to minute. I mean, look at tonight. Everyone's talking about, oh, we got a 10x pump on Bitcoin. Everything's dumping. Everything's dumping.
Yeah. I stopped watching him because I don't know if you remember, and if you've watched him a year ago, he was calling for his inside sources that he knew.
Oh, no, he knows the guy who knows the guy.
Yeah, that they were going to settle this case last September.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, clearly he doesn't know anybody, and he's just using that to get followers. And so then I stopped watching him. It wasn't even entertaining anymore.
Yeah, and then he calls everybody an idiot, and he gets crazy, and it's like, we're spending money here. We don't want to do no little high school shit here. Right. This is real money, real people. And like I said, you're an adult, I'm an adult, Mari's an adult. If we make any mistakes, we got no one to blame.
Yeah.
But ourselves.
We do our own research.
Yes. So I know you said you don't do trading, and I don't either. And I'm not going to say I'm a diamond hand because when I have my exit plans for my big bags, so eventually the diamond hand is not going to be a diamond hand, right?
Yeah, but there's no such thing as a real diamond hand.
Well, I'll tell you who's a diamond hand, and I think they're an idiot. Now I'm sounding like BitBoy. I shouldn't even use that word. Pro to Doge. You supposedly invested 180,000. It went up to 3-point-something million, and you did not cash out. To me, you're greedy and you were stupid. Because if I invested 180 and I got to $1 million, in his case, being a young guy, I'd cash out and then jump back in.
It's it's hard to say, and I don't know if you know Saitama at all, and that's
I heard what happened.
Yeah, I was in that, and it's a very hypey coin, and they were basically coming out with their game-changing, exchange and wallet, which they still haven't done, and that was over a year ago.
Yesterday, something big happened, though, right?
They it turns out the lead dev Russ is apparently cheating on his wife or getting divorced, and there's a lot of personal drama going on.
Oh wow.
It's the Jerry Springer show of crypto. It's really fun to watch. It's very entertaining, but it's a very bad investment.
Are you into Volt?
Volt? Mm-hmm. No, I like Volt Inu because the community is really good and they've spent a ton of time marketing their project. It's just not going anywhere yet because the bear market, obviously, and they still have to figure out what their real utility is going to be. And if you look at my channel and you watch videos, I talk a lot about utility, right? So these tokens have to have some sort of utility, the token itself, not the project, because the project can make money for itself, which is fine. It needs to in order to fund itself. But there needs to be a reason for people to purchase the token, like a true need, like anybody with a blockchain, like Ethereum or BNB or there's a few smaller ones where you have to actually buy the token to interact with the blockchain. That's true utility, right? Okay. I don't know if you know what Terrarium is. Terrarium is a community token. They're building a centralized exchange, and everybody thinks for some reason once this exchange drops, right? Their token's going to go through the roof, but you don't need the token to use the exchange. So
God,
what's the reason for people to buy the token?
yeah,
Right. So price
I
doesn't go
know,
anywhere. People buy it.
I know about all these because of Tammy and Elizabeth, but
Yeah.
honestly, I bought into Voino just it was a thing where they were both in it. And I was like, you know what? Let me just support the cause. Like I gambled it. And the truth is $1,000 is now like $40.
I've got a couple of those. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
And
laughed,
it could still
I
do
laughed at
something.
that. Yeah.
It could still do something. But it's really, that's why I say 95% of my crypto is in blue chips, right?
Yes.
Which probably
I think
yours
that's
is.
the way to go.
And I can dabble in the meme coin space, just maybe you hit a 10x one time, or, you have fun with it. And I'm covering some of those projects on my channel because it's fun and people like to watch it. A lot of the XRP and the more serious stuff, it doesn't get a lot of views, because it's not as fun. So
Right.
that's kind of where we're at. So that is my story.
What is your channel?
The Crypto Smith.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I started about 5 months ago, and I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers now. So I'm moving along. It's a tough grind.
Right. Oh, okay. Bobby Joe was the one that held my hand through this.
Yeah.
I'm learning it.
So you bought crypto at some point here?
I bought me and Bobby Joe were personal friends from way back in the days. And we one day I went to her house and I seen that big chart you see in her background.
Uh-huh.
And I'm over here like, what's going on here? So then she started explaining it to me. And then I'm a gambler. She was over here like, well, I told her, okay, so I got some money to play with. I told her, what should I get? And then she held my hand doing the upload and things like that.
Right.
And from there, I just kept on. I bought and I just leave it there.
What did you buy?
Yeah.
What is that?
She's the brains, but she's very smart and she does her homework.
Which token did you buy?
I got XRP Cardano.
Okay.
Just for the name, that Shiba Uno one.
Right. The original meme coin. The original meme coin.
Yeah. So I was over
Shiba's
here.
Big. I mean, it's really nothing to laugh at, but it's a very large community. It's a very high market cap. It could do very well in this next bull run we have.
I leave it there. I leave it there because I'm not thinking about myself. That's the first thing. I'm thinking about my child.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking about his tomorrows. So it's like nothing for me. It's all for him. And
yeah, that's good.
Hopefully I'll leave him well off. You understand? I know that right now I'm supposed to go and meet up with her so I could go do the ledger. But I still haven't gone.
Well, I think you're going to do very well. I don't know. I'm not sure about Cardano. I mean, it's going to be one of the big boys, years down the road. XRP, I think you're going to do very well with that. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm betting, for me and my family long-term, XRP.
Yeah, it first started with the Doge. But
yeah, Dogecoin came out of nowhere. That one was building for years.
Yeah, I started with the Doge. I was over here like, oh, what's up with this Doge thing? And everybody's over here like Doge. So I started it, but I bought it, and it was at the time that I bought it was like at 22 cents.
Uh-huh.
And now it's like at 5 cents, 6 cents.
Yeah.
I'm over here like, okay, I could go to Las Vegas, I could go to Atlantic City, I could go to any casino and put all this money away, knowing that I'm not gonna come out with anything. Hey, let it play for me.
Well, so yeah, and listen to Bobby. Sounds like she knows what she's talking about, and anything that you're going to invest in the future. And I'm not a financial advisor, right? I have to say that,
right?
But anything with utility, like real utility, that makes a difference. If it's just like Dogecoin, it really can only be used as a payment, which
Right.
almost any cryptocurrency can. So it doesn't really have any utility outside of that. And that's why I'm not in it. I got into Shiba, I made some money and I got out. It still could do very well. But like XRP and Cardano, those are types of projects that are looking to expand outside of the crypto world, right? And that's really what you want. You want something that's going to reach more people than just who are in crypto. So XRP, XLM, Quant,
I know
HBAR.
earlier you said that I believe is India is doing something with XRP.
Yes.
Actually, I read it was India and another country. I just don't remember at this moment. I think it was 2 countries already that are deciding to do that.
Yeah, there are several out there that Ripple, actually the company is advising on how to build their CBDCs. So presumably they're going to be using XRP at some point, in that process.
They just put a building, I heard, a new office in another country too recently, like this week. Ripple.
Ripple did? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
they have a whole new place. It was I seen some blueprint and I was in the middle of something else, but I seen it and it caught my eye and I took a look and then, I'll get back to that, but I just looked at it twice. But yeah, they got like a whole setup in another country, but I forgot where. Maybe it was India.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense because like they say, 95% of their business is outside of the US. So it does make sense for them to be building offices in other countries.
And then they're talking about XLM. What is XLM?
So XLM is, what is the token? What is the name?
It has to do with Ripple.
So basically XLM is basically like a retail version of XRP. So it can be used as payments and cross-border, but more of a retail level, as a UNI level, not really as a bank or a central bank digital currency level. So similar, but different. Still has a very good outlook, I think, for the future. Quant is one of those tokens that is going to be used for interoperability between the outside crypto, like banks, and then basically being able to utilize blockchain for payment purposes. So that's another one that I'm big on as well.
What do you think about XDC?
So Zinfin, I think I've done a little research on it. I do own some, and that is more. How do I describe it? That I believe is an interoperability type blockchain, and trade finance is what comes to mind for XDC and what they're kind of building into. And trade finance is basically you have a large company and you get contracts. And so you want to get money up front so that you can get contracts, or so you can build out those contracts and then bill for it at the end. So XDC is trying to bridge that gap for large companies. And that's just one use.
Gotcha.
So how you look at that one? Good or bad?
Good, very good.
Okay.
Very good, and it's going to be not tomorrow. It's just long term.
These are all long terms. You never know what's going to happen. 6 months, a year, 5 years. I'm looking. I've got another 13 years of work. Before I retire. So anytime in the next 13 years would be really, really good for me.
We're bringing in someone, and they have a question. Welcome to the panel. And she said, I live paycheck by paycheck. Is it safe for me to invest? Of course it is. If you're in the right project.
I can't give that kind of advice, but it's everything right now is a long term, right? It's not. There's no quick money right now. So if you buy, just like a stock, you look at who was it that said if you're not at least willing to wait 10 years when you buy a stock, then there's no reason for you to invest in it.
Oh, but crypto's way better than stocks. You can't even compare it. You got to wait like 20 years just to double your money.
Right. Yeah. So if you're willing to put money in and you're willing to sit on it for a year or two, yeah, you should be okay. But you can't watch the charts every day. You'll go crazy. because crypto
Right.
can go up 20% one day, it can go down 20% the next day, and it'll drive you nuts.
Do you hear that, Miss Fly Fly?
I do, but I'm so scared to invest my money.
Yeah, that's not, that's easy to understand, especially in today's times are rough. You never know what's around the corner. But like I said, if you do put money into something that you believe in, you have to be willing to sit on it for a couple of years.
It's rare that I have that extra money to play with because I live paycheck by paycheck. I'm a single mom.
Yeah, well, and you know what? I take my investments about the same, and I look at it as it's serious money. I don't want to lose money. It doesn't matter how much money I've got, or what I'm putting into it. I don't want to lose a penny.
Right.
Um,
We're
so
here to win.
Yeah, I try to do as much research as I can before I put any money in, and then, unfortunately, you have to have the mindset that once it's in there, you may not get it back. Right? You have to be willing to put money you can lose.
Right. So that's what scares me. Everything you guys are saying makes sense. However, I live paycheck by paycheck, and I'm a single mom, and I work for the Board of Ed. I'm a teacher, and I don't even play with my pension. Like I have it at safe.
Well, then I agree with that. You don't want to mess with that. You're going to need that money long term. So, unfortunately, yeah, it comes down to do a lot of research.
XRP,
Yeah.
not financial advice.
and don't put money in that you can't afford to lose. That's the
She ain't gonna do it.
And do you like say if I was to invest, because I know somebody that works for sanitation, and they had their pension like that they could play with it. I don't know the correct term for it. However, he claims he lost like $45,000, but he'll make it back. Is that true or not?
I don't know the situation.
You know the city pension.
So you're talking about like a self-directed IRA type of deal?
Yeah,
City pension, New York City pension.
He does. I know what you're talking about. He has a pension and
he plays with it where I keep mine safe, where they cannot touch it.
Right.
And he plays with it. So he claims he lost 45,000 and saying that he's going to make it back. Is that possible?
Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know what the pension's invested in. That really all depends on the investments and how they're.
I can tell you one thing: they were bad investments.
yeah, that's a lot of money to lose.
Well, when you're a city worker, he doesn't choose what he wants to play, with his money in what category. They just actually take the money and put it wherever they want.
Richie, you know about that?
That's the full. That's the. It's like yeah. They put
They invest your money, right?
They invest your money, everybody's money in the same place, and if it's a gain, everybody wins. If it's a loss, everybody loses.
Yeah, but you got to figure they have a vested interest in trying to make sure that money is made because they're making money with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do them any good to lose money. It's just it depends on who's directing that pension.
So what?
It's the city of New York. It's the city of New York's pension.
Right, but they have traders who are moving that money around.
What he's saying? What Sean? His name is Sean. What he's saying is they're not very good traders. Now, what he's really saying is they didn't have intention to lose the money. It just happened.
Yeah,
because they
won't make that back. He got to take that L on the 45,000.
They gotta hope that he gets it back in the long run. 10 years from now, maybe by the time he retires.
He retires in 5 years.
Well, hopefully they'll get some good gains, some wins.
How long did it take him to lose 45,000?
I wanted to say since COVID started.
Well, so then I think there's time. I mean, we have a bull run once this market gets sorted out, and it could be another year, before things start to turn around. We're going to go back into just like we always do. This is a cycle. We're going to go back into when there's good times and there's growth and everybody's building and there's excess, and the market will represent that as in the pension, just like in crypto and in my accounts and Bobby's account. You're going to see that. So there's time. But like I said, I don't know what the investments are. I don't know who's running it. So you can't really. It's hard to speculate.
Well, it's a pension from Department of Sanitation of New York.
Right, okay. but they have they'll have millions of dollars in that fund, And it all depends on what do they put money in? Like, which stocks are they into? Are they into Tesla? Are they into Google? Are they into medical stocks?
I think if they were into that, they would be making money.
No, they're not doing well right now. All the
They
stocks
must
are
have
down.
Unfortunately, nobody's doing well right now.
My brother in his 401k, he already lost like 15 to 20,000.
Yeah, and that's everybody right now because the
Yeah.
market is crappy. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It's terrible.
Yeah, I told him to take out the money, and he goes that he can't because then he'll get penalized.
He'll
That's true.
lose more. He'll lose more by leaving it there.
Yeah, but you can't remember what
that
you asked
Jackie?
him.
No.
You asked him if his friends think he's crazy. That's what my brother thinks. My brother thinks I'm crazy.
Oh, you're saying when I asked Sean if people think he's crazy?
Right. My brother thinks I'm crazy. Because
Yeah,
of this
they're
and a lot of
going to
other
mock.
things.
Everybody's going to mock what they don't understand until it comes around where they're going to think one day I should have got in. When they mentioned it. That's this space. That's how early the crypto is. Everybody said the computer wasn't going to make it. Everybody said the internet wasn't going to make it. Everybody's saying crypto is going to go to zero. It's not going to make it.
MySpace. People used to only talk on MySpace, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They said in 2000 that the computers were going to crash.
Right, and that never happened. Nothing ever happened from that.
Yeah.
Well,
People
they
are just
also
they're
said
afraid
in
of something
2000
that
that the world was going to end.
Yeah. Yes. I think they said that too. Just
last week, September.
Yeah.
It was September something. Yeah, I had everybody waiting.
the 24th or 25th. Yeah, I was like,
Well,
okay.
everybody just pray before the revelation. That's it.
Yeah, right.
But I'm really scared to invest the little money that I do have. Like, I really can't afford to take that loss. And my sisters always tell me, do it, do it, do it, do it. But I'm scared to play with my pension.
Robin, do it.
I can tell you, if it was me and I was scared and I couldn't afford to lose that money, I wouldn't invest it. That's
Thank
the game.
you. I like that honesty. I'm scared.
And I tell you, do it. You're gonna regret it.
Well, I'm listening to the professional here, girl.
I'm not a professional.
You're talking to the hustler here.
Well, I like that you said if you're scared, don't do it. If you need the money, don't do it. I do need the money. I live paycheck by paycheck.
The number one rule in investing is
I'm
don't
a
invest money you can't afford to lose.
New York City teacher. So we don't make much. We have 3 pensions. Well, 2. And I invested in deferred comp for city workers. But I'm so scared to invest any little monies that I do have left over.
Yeah, that's.
You could get a part-time job. Go get a part-time job and use that money to do it.
Where am I getting a part-time job from? I go to work, and after work, I have college, full-time college.
Okay, on Fridays and Saturdays, you could go get a job.
No, I'm doing college work on the weekends.
Oh, you're that busy?
It's full-time. Yes, it's 4 classes.
Listen, I'm gonna slow this down for 1 second. My sister, this is my sister, Sean. I like to use somebody like her as an example. People that have that mindset, okay, she's scared, everybody's scared. Oh my God, I'm shaking in their boots. People that have that mindset, and I'm just saying this to whoever watches this video, tonight, tomorrow, next week. If you have that mindset that you can't do it and you won't do it and you're going to stay living paycheck by paycheck, you're going to stay living paycheck by paycheck. You got to take the chance. Forget about an extra $50 on seafood this week. Put it into an investment. You don't have to
spend my money on stuff
Listen
like that.
to me. You don't have to have thousands and thousands to do this.
You could start with $100 a week.
It's to start.
$100 a week is a bill.
Okay, people make excuses. I'm going to use you as an example. Excuses. You cannot grow with excuses. I have people that got into crypto with $5. Now they're dropping $400 a month, and they thank me all the time. I don't have 1 million followers. I don't have 10,000 followers. I don't even have 1,000 followers. But I got people investing. They started with $5, Sean. I told them buy $5 or something and watch it go up and down, and they were giving me updates, and now they're thanking me.
When you're working and you're working legit and you're going to college and you're trying to make ends meet at the age of 50,
everybody works legit.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah, that's that. You got to busy
Especially
schedule.
when
That's for sure.
when you're a single person in the household. If you have someone else to help you, kudos. I
Tell
got
that
no one. I'm
sanitation
doing this
worker
by
to help you.
myself. What?
The sanitation worker, tell him to give you $100 a week.
Yeah, all right.
Huh?
I got a better chance getting bit by a shark or hitting a lotto. I don't depend on any man to help me and do anything. That's out
Oh
of the
my
question.
God. This show is going somewhere. Is anybody a counselor out there?
Huh?
Any counselors out there?
Yes, me.
I
Oh,
mean, I know that I budget my money. I own my own home, but every single dollar I get come right back into this home.
okay, $10 a month. We're in a bear market. You can get a whole lot for $10, right, Sean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can definitely get a whole lot more than you could.
Well, I think
in a
I could
Walmart.
afford $10.
Well, a start is a start. You know what's funny? Somebody said yesterday that they went out to eat and they had like 53 cents left over. And his friend said, "Why didn't you leave the change?" He goes, "Man, you know how many V chains that is?"
I'm
It's
so
cheap on that.
broke I can't even pay attention.
Shut
Oh
up.
God. Oh God.
Okay,
Yeah.
you see, I've had a great time talking to you guys.
Sean's
I
like,
have to
"Shut
get
up."
early to work. So
Thank you,
um,
Sean. Please come on anytime. I
yeah,
appreciate
I'll
your
come back.
knowledge.
We'll have a chat about some more crypto.
Okay. Have a good night.
Right? Yep.
Thank you
All right.
very
Take
much.
care.
Bye.
Good
You're welcome.
night. Take
All right.
care.
Good night. God
Bye
bless you.
bye. Same to you. So
Okay,
my
now
sister,
we could get on Robin. $15.
yeah, now she wants to talk to a professional. Excuse me, I'm the professional.
$15, but my sister's telling me 500,
Because I want you to win
550.
fast.
I can't afford that, sis.
Okay.
I'm not a fucking baller. I can't afford it. I really can't. Every fucking dollar I get's coming to this
Stop
house.
cursing.
Oh, it's still recording?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, all the money I get comes into this house, and I cannot afford to spend $500. That's all
I mean,
bills.
it doesn't have to be in one shot. It could be $50 this week if you work a hour overtime. If they give you overtime,
We don't got
then
overtime at the Board of Ed, you know.
no.
No.
So why don't you do? You're in
I know
school,
what I could do.
huh?
I could work in a bar, an adult bar.
Hold on.
I was gonna tell you that.
You could strip in the metaverse. Nobody will know it's you.
No, it's okay.
Hmm.
It's okay.
You could, yeah, you could work in a bar for one night, and the tips you could buy
I'm not
crypto with them.
working in a bar. I have kids. I have grandkids. I have. No, I can't do that.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get
That's
you a
good if you're
nun.
single. What?
I'm gonna get you a nun outfit.
I'm not a nun. I'm not a nun. I'm just very how you call frugal. I have to be frugal because at the end of the day, anybody could pick up and leave. I got to take care of me.
No, it's okay. No, it's fine.
What
What is
happened?
up?
That's baby A.
Yeah. So how are you, Mama?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
Good, good.
I
I'm
see
feeling for
him.
your pasteles.
I wish I could do them, but I'm still fixing my basement. It's still from last year's flood.
Oh, I'm doing so much stuff here that you wouldn't even believe. I'm doing the roof on my shed. I'm putting railings. I just covered my pool. I'm putting the freaking yard stuff away.
Mm.
I
No,
fixed my son's the sewage downstairs in the basement. Everything's freaking money. So that extra money that I have to invest in the house.
wow. You're
One
gonna
thing
be all right.
my mother always said, Ma, if you wait till you could afford something, you will never ever have it. And she's right.
You're
So
gonna be.
for me, my priority is taking care of my home and doing what I got to do in my house.
I hear you. I hear you, but I just think, you know, you should just invest a little something, you know, and your sister's not crazy. She's guiding you the right way.
That what?
Bobby Joe is guiding you the correct way.
No, I know she wouldn't. She wouldn't. Can you see me? I know she wouldn't guide me any other way.
Yeah, I mean, when she first started talking to me on this about this, hands down, I went in blind.
Yeah.
You understand? Because she's a money girl.
Well, what turned me off initially is when all that crypto shit started. All that crypto stuff. I I tried to open up an account or whatever, and it gave me a hard time. And I was like, you know what? This is a sign from God that it's not letting me sign in, join Robinhood, blah 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 blah. So I just left it at that.
You guys are gonna be up. Are you okay?
But maybe that wasn't the time then, but this is the time now.
There ain't no time now. I got no extra money with all this house fixing I'm doing.
Wow.
Too much house stuff.
Wow.
It's not working.
You got that all those projects at once?
That why?
All those projects are at once?
Wow, that's so
Can't hear you.
cool.
Bobby Joe,
I'm back. Hold on.
What did you say?
lower your
Forgot all
voice.
that private what?
Huh? You have all these projects going on at once?
Wait.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I'll
wow.
call you back. You okay?
That's the story of my
Love
life.
you. Love you, bye.
Oh, okay.
Story of my life.
Mm.
I thought I put this on
It's
mute.
essential because
No, you didn't. We heard
What do you
everything.
talk about? I'm scared to even play this back.
No, don't be scared. We didn't say nothing
it's
wrong.
essential because this is everything I need for my home insurance.
Hey, Rick, are you still there? Welcome. You want to come on and talk about whatever these crazy locals are talking about? They're co-hosting right now.
Are we?
We're not crazy. We're not crazy. We look us.
Yeah, so the problem is that, when you own your home,
Yes, you're
there's
right,
so
Rick.
much that you need to do, and your home is your priority.
Hey,
So,
what are we talking about? This is a crypto channel.
exactly about
I'm trying
how
to
when
get
you
her
have.
to get a couple of dollars out of her pocket to invest. And
You
she's
know
telling
what's the
me all her
crazy?
projects.
You know what's the crazy thing? When I talk on my channel and I tell people, the kids in my family, I mean, I still take care of the kids, which are her
This is
grandkids.
your channel, Bob?
Yes, which is her
Oh.
grandkids or my grandkids. I take care of them like gift wise and spoil them because they're so beautiful. But they have crypto, and her granddaughters even know they have crypto. They don't like the idea that I'm not giving them a big extravagant gift, but they have crypto. Every holiday, every birthday for the past 2 years, I have their crypto. So with that said, her grandkids got more crypto than her because she got none.
I don't have any. I don't. Like I said, every dollar that I get gotta come right back into this house.
Rick, what are you saying? There's interest out there. What are you talking about? Can you elaborate? Interest in regulation? I'm sorry, I'm lost. Unless you're talking to the ladies. But jump on. I got the link in the stream in the comments. Rick is a big investor in several things, but one of the projects, can you hear me, ladies?
Yeah,
One of the projects he invested in and he convinced me, I haven't done it yet. I mean, I have, but not enough, obviously, is H bar. And right now they're 5 cents. And when Rick told me about it, they were 25 cents each. That is so good to start with because it's going to go somewhere long term.
And where you get that? What is it? H bar?
What is
H
that, a
bar,
candy
H bar,
bar?
you can, yeah, candy bar. It tastes
It
good.
is?
No, it's a crypto. It's
Oh.
a project. But basically, I got lost. It was 24 cents when he started telling me about it. Now it's not even 6 cents. He's saying there are many sites that teach you with paper money. Oh, Rick, this is my sister. She got all the help she needs. We just got to get her interested. I avoided Bitcoin the first 5 years and I didn't want to hear about it either. So I guess
Eli
this is
doesn't have Cryptcoin.
huh?
Eli doesn't have Cryptcoin.
He don't have crypto coin?
No, he don't have Cryptcoin.
What did you say?
He doesn't have Cryptcoin.
What's Cryptcoin?
I don't know. Cryptcoin, what Bitcoin, I don't know.
Who said Bitcoin?
I'm just saying he's not invested in that.
Oh, but he has crypto.
He doesn't have crypto.
I have his crypto.
Oh, okay. That's why he don't have it.
Yeah. He was being a little cheapskate when he turned 18 because the whole plan was to get him a wallet and he was gonna do this and that, and then he's like, Titi, I don't know. I was like, you know what? I got you. That is so funny. Renovations. What are we talking about? Oh, Robin, were you talking about renovations?
I was
Okay, he's paying attention.
saying that that's why I can't afford to pay anything into investments because everything I get goes right into my house.
Got you. Got you. Got you.
But what is Rick's mix saying about renovation?
I don't know. He was saying, oh, he says, oh, he said, this is what he's saying. Can you read it?
No.
Jump on. He's probably at work. Love you, fam. Your sister's just looking out for you, for her interest.
Yes.
For
My
her interest.
kids, not even me.
What do
Everything
you-
I do here is for them, not for me, because I retire in 5 years.
Yo, Maritza, you got Kleenex?
Huh?
You got some Kleenex?
I'm gonna get the girl a bucket for all those tears she's crying.
What? She needs a cup of tears.
Shit.
Girl,
No, I'm
shut
gonna
up.
get her a bucket.
I ain't
I'ma
gonna
give.
come online and bullshit and act like I'm some posh woman who like got it made like with a silver spoon in her fucking mouth. I'm not. Sorry for the cursing.
Stop it.
She needs a cup of tears for her
Go collect some cans.
I need the wambulance. Wham.
Wow.
She likes Joe Biden.
Yo,
Bob,
get her off of here, please.
listen.
She
I
thinks
don't
he
follow
she thinks she thinks
politics.
he's a great president and he dresses nice.
I do
Remove her,
not follow
please.
politics. That's a lie.
Remove her, please.
You know what I follow?
We all follow God, so don't even say God.
And I'm not crying about it because that's what we work for, to pay bills, and that's that. And yes, I do believe in God.
Okay, yeah, okay. I don't even wanna.
But God won't let me hit the lotto because he knows I'll be crazy.
No, he don't let you hit the lotto because he knows that you don't need it.
No, he don't let me hit the lotto because I don't play it.
Look at that. So you gotta be in it to win it, boo.
I be
That's
with one
it.
scratch off like, give me my dollar back. And then you hear on the machine, then, then you know you hit. And it's like, womp, womp, $5, $3. Give me the win for life, puñeta.
I wouldn't want to go with you to the casinos.
I don't gamble, Bob, right?
Yeah.
I don't gamble.
She let me win and then I spoiled her.
Listen, I'm far from cheap. I spend my money, but what on things that I need, that's necessities, not things that I want. Because that's what I can afford now. There's no wamblings. I don't gamble. I feel like
Maritza,
it's a waste of money. I work my butt off.
ask her to see her wrist.
To
Ask her
throw
to see her wrist.
$100, $200 in a machine and lose it in 2 seconds.
How many
No.
tattoos you have? How many tattoos you have?
How many what?
Tattoos.
I got like 26 tattoos.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Why?
How much were they?
I was a kid. That don't count.
Huh?
I was a kid. That don't count.
You got one last year.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You got one 2 years ago then.
When mommy died.
Almost 4 years ago.
Okay,
Show
and it cost nothing.
Maritza your wrist.
Cost like $10.
Show Maritza your wrist. She froze. She looks like a blow up doll.
Show her what?
Your wrist.
Oh, look. Can you see it?
No.
Wait, how do I do it?
She's blind. She's more blind than me.
How do I flip it?
You don't have to flip it. Just put your
You
wrist
don't have
in
to
front of
flip
your-
it. Just put your wrist in front of your face.
No, not that. Your other hand.
Which one?
The other wrist.
What's on the other wrist?
The other hand. Just do what I said, please. Simon says.
Can you see it?
No, put
No.
it up the same way you put the other one up.
No.
No, we can't
Put
see
it up
it.
in front of your face. In front of your face.
Oh, she don't have it on. She has like a freaking $20,000 diamond bracelet.
Oh, you thought I don't wear that every day.
Look at her neck. Look at her neck.
I can't see her neck.
So what?
She got about 2 Bitcoins on her neck.
So what?
Invested. It's not going nowhere on your neck.
It's going to my grandkids.
Your grandkids are gonna be okay.
Oh, they're gonna be straight.
My $18,000 bracelet doesn't mean nothing. It's
Listen,
for my
her
kids.
grandkids have crypto, and her daughter has crypto, and her daughter's husband has crypto.
And they got all my diamonds.
Maritza, today they were saying like a whole bunch of shit, how cash is not king. And I said, at the end of the day, as much as I love crypto, right? I said, go at 3:00 in the morning in New York City, the biggest city in the world, and tell them you're hungry and the lights go out and you got crypto. How you buying that sandwich?
Seriously.
You
You're
need to
not,
have money.
You're not. You gotta be an immigrant.
Hey.
Be nice.
They get it all.
They're throwing them all out. They're throwing them all.
They get it
they're
all.
throwing them all to your part of town.
That what?
They're throwing them all to your part of town.
What do you mean my part of town?
They're all in Staten Island.
They're all in Staten Island.
Yeah, they're all in Staten Island.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I bust my butt. I want some free food stamps and freaking free college and everything. Why am I paying college?
Maritza, how left is she?
I want free stuff too.
Huh?
I want free stuff. I want food stamps. I want free college.
You want free stuff?
Now they're giving free college to all the foster kids. Yo, you want to adopt me as a foster kid so I could not pay for my college?
Foster grandma.
Seriously. They just passed it that all foster kids are eligible for free college.
So you're an orphan. You got no mother,
Why?
no father.
But why am I busting my
50,
butt? Working so hard and I gotta pay
a 50-year-old
$22,000 a semester. $22,000 a semester.
A 50-year-old foster kid.
So
Oh
what?
my
Why not?
God.
Too funny.
How do I end this stream and stay
Listen,
talking?
no, the thing is that they come over here and they get everything that we cannot get when we pay the taxes and we pay for those things to happen for them. I want food stamps and I want free college. That's all I'm asking for.
Okay, do me a favor. Go to the border and drag yourself back in and say that you
I don't have to do
are
that. I'm
a
dragging my
Mexican.
ass here in the New York streets, born and raised, citizen, a law-abiding citizen.
Listen, we are
not eligible for any free things from the government.
Listen to me. We are grandchildren of legal immigrant.
All right, so what should I do? Quit my job? Should I
Listen.
quit my job and say that I can't work,
You
I
want me to
can't do this, I can't do that in order to be eligible for free stuff?
Like Maritza said. Maritza said, go cross the border with no ID, and they will tell you here's $50,000, and you don't have to give them any ID. Tell them you're from Colombia. When they look at your butt, they believe
They'll know
you.
by my fingerprints.
You feel okay?
Well, you got fingerprints in the system?
Of course I do. I work for the city.
Oh, okay.
Burn them.
Of course. I don't have records, but I got fingerprints.
She
and I
said
got
burn
COVID
them.
shots. I got all my 4 shots.
Oh, why you don't got 6 and 7?
What 6 and 7?
They're giving them out right now.
I got 4.
Wow. And
What
you get
happened to
COVID?
5?
Does that keep you?
And you're proud of that?
Yeah, I got my Moderna, and I got my 2 boosters, and I got my flu shot.
And now you got to get one every 6 months for the rest of your life because the
what?
government told you.
Check this out. Check this out.
No, because I
Check
need to
this
keep
out.
my
I'm
job.
Robin. I'm gonna
If
tell
I
you
lose my
something.
job, who's gonna support me?
I'm gonna tell you something, Robin. Something that you will never be. A pure blood.
Get pure blood, need pure blood.
Pure blood. Pure blood. Sangre
Get pure,
pura. Sangre pura.
puro
Sangre
sangre.
pura.
Yeah. ¿Por qué no?
You're
Porque
tainted.
no? No. You already got that. Ding, 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 ding.
So what? I could
You got the
travel
pineapple.
anywhere. I
You got the
qualify for
pineapple.
any job. I'm vaccinated.
Huh?
I'm vaccinated.
But for what? What does it do?
It
What
stops
did-
me from dying.
Honestly speaking, I caught COVID and it was 3 days. 3 fucking days.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And what
3
happened?
days. The first day I couldn't get out of bed. The second day I got a slight fever. The third day I got a slight headache. The fourth day I was dead though. I'm immune, mama. I got natural immunity.
Okay. Well, from our era, we all have that natural immunity.
You
However,
fucking now you don't.
yes, we do.
Now you don't.
Yeah. I
You
never caught the COVID.
you caught the COVID because they gave it to you.
No, I didn't. You're wrong.
Okay. All right. Okay.
She's saying when they gave you the shot, they gave you COVID.
But it's just like when you get the flu shot, you get the flu, even before COVID.
I don't get the flu shot.
Me neither.
You get the
Never.
chicken pox shot, you still get the chicken pox or the shingles.
Yo, but check this out. It went under 12 years. They tested it for 12 years. Okay, it went through all the stages. Right now, y'all people being the guinea pigs. Come on.
Okay, so you know what? I'd be the guinea pig, but I know that with my diabetes, I'm going to be all right. Because it's been years since I got it, and I got it when it wasn't even mandated to get it to keep your job. I did it willingly because I wanted to, because I'm at the age of 50. I have underlying conditions. So does my husband, and we got it, and we're fine. It's not saying that because you got the vaccination that you're not going to get it. It's saying you're not going to die.
Mama, but don't you... You know what? We're on a channel. We're on a channel. You understand? And it's a crypto channel.
The Doge.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
Oh, you guys could keep on. It don't matter at this point.
So what if it's a crypto channel? Crypto means investing, if you can afford to invest or you can't. And then there comes a lot of miscellaneous
you took
stuff
a fucking
behind.
gamble. You took a gamble with your life with what they put in you. You know that,
No,
right?
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I'm alive and healthy.
Okay. All right. I'm not saying anything else. I'm just
I
going to
know
leave
that
it
I'm
at
not
that.
limited from working anywhere, from traveling, from doing events.
The Doge. To the moon.
We need that vaccination. Besides me being forced, basically, I got it before it was being forced, but I'm not limiting myself to life.
Well,
I never heard of nobody getting their vaccinations and boosters and dying from it. I heard of people not getting it and they freaking croaked.
Uh-oh, Maritza got a shitload of people that got issues that they never had until they got the vaccination.
Wow.
What issues?
Wow, you know that I know a couple of
Listen,
people
there's
that...
always
Wait
side
a minute.
effects when you
Wait a
put
minute.
something foreign in your body.
No. Mama,
The government don't got me by the balls. I did it by choice. Before they were offering incentives. Oh, go get your shot. We'll give you $100. Get a shot.
Yo, tell them that they owe you $100.
I didn't get
And get crypto
$100.
with it.
I did it as soon as it came out. I got those shots. $100 ain't gonna make me or break me, but I did it willingly before they offered those incentives.
Okay, but you still haven't answered me. 3 years
I was
later.
ahead of the game. What?
3 years later, why?
Why what?
Why? Like
Because
why?
I'm a diabetic. That's why.
Because
And I'm not trying to die from no freaking COVID.
okay.
Mama, what? You know what? Let me explain something to you.
Let me tell you something. When I got the COVID in December, it was
I
3
thought you
years
didn't
after.
get it. I
I'm gonna
thought you
tell
didn't
you.
get it.
For me, it wasn't the COVID. You know what symptoms I had? A cold.
Okay, that's what it is. That's what COVID is.
But COVID was killing people before the vaccination.
No,
She sounds
it
like
wasn't.
she sounds like boo. No.
It wasn't.
No.
It what? No,
Maritza,
it
did you
wasn't.
have it?
Oh Jesus, Bobby Joe, I think I'm gonna have to fucking leave because I can't.
Don't play yourself.
I can't. Listen to me.
Hey,
Remember
guys,
this.
wait.
Remember this.
Hold on. I'm just gonna make a disclaimer. This is no longer my show from this moment on.
No,
Go ahead,
this
lady.
is what I gotta say. As far as me getting my COVID shots, the Moderna, which is 2 shots, and as far as me getting my first booster and my second booster and my flu shot, I got my second booster and the flu shot the same day, which they recommended not to. I have not been sick.
You sound like you got a cold.
That's my allergies. Allergies don't
You
take care
sound
of allergies.
congested there. You
Bye,
sound
Rick. Thanks for
congested.
That
watching.
don't take care of allergies.
Listen to
Does
me.
not.
Look, he left. You don't want to catch COVID.
But at the end of the day, all I gotta do is listen to me, Maritza. All I gotta do is know that I'm a child of God and He got me. And that's it.
You know what? You didn't have to. You did not need to get this jab to. You question him. You got the jab.
I'm not questioning who God.
Yes, you question him. You got the jab. You should have trusted in him.
Nah. Because following God and abiding by His laws, we have to follow
You messed
rules
up
of
your
the government.
DNA. Don't you understand that?
What?
You messed up your DNA.
How the heck I can't have no more
With
kids?
an mRNA, you messed up your DNA.
How I messed up my DNA?
Mama, you're a teacher.
Yeah.
You're a teacher. You have all this right within your fucking fingertips.
Stop
Look
cursing.
at it. Research.
If I didn't get my shots, which I said before they even mandated teachers to get their shots, I already got it because I wanted to get it with no incentive. I'm a diabetic.
Listen
and
to
I'm
me.
deadly alone.
Listen to me. Okay, you were scared of everything that was going on. We were all scared. We did not know. We none of us knew what was going on. I understand that. I also was saying that I was gonna get the Johnson & Johnson, 1 shot and you're done. But then all of a sudden, what happened? They stopped the Johnson & Johnson because of these things that were happening to the people. Right there and then, I started to do research.
So they say. So you got the Johnson and Johnson?
What?
No, she's not vaxxed.
I'm not vaxxed. I started doing research. I started schooling myself, and all you needed to do throughout this whole thing was I'll take zinc, magnesium, vitamin D.
No, all I did was say I'm a diabetic. I need this shit.
Okay, I mean,
and I need my job. But
you say you did.
But listen, I did the vaccination even before it was mandated that teachers get their vaccines. All I was thinking of was I need to live for my grandkids. I need to live. And I did it without any incentives. And I'm fine. I took the flu shot with my booster the same day in the doctor's office. They said don't do it. And I did it. And guess what?
They're recommending because somebody
when I used to get my flu shot, I used to get so sick from the flu shot. I used to get the flu. I didn't get it.
Listen to me. There was one doctor or somebody ahead of something. I could say the place, but I'm not gonna say it. They say that's why we were given 2 arms, one for the flu shot and one for the other shot.
Right.
So
But they
they
also said don't do it at the same day, and my husband and I did.
I guess I was understanding to these two things because to me
And
it was like
I gotta tell you, the only symptom I had was the pain in the arm because they do it in the muscle. And
I
every year that I get the flu shot, Maritza, I swear on everything, I always get the flu because that's what it does. But when I got it with my booster and the flu shot, I didn't get the flu this year at all.
I mean, God bless you and everything, Mama. Pero let me tell you something. In reality, all joking aside or anything,
Bobby,
I suggest you stop doing it.
stop doing it. I already got booster,
Yeah,
second
yeah, but
booster. What else?
but pretty soon there's gonna be a requirement every 6 months or every
Hey
year. You're gonna have to
everybody,
And that's okay.
I want to let everybody know the box with no picture, that's Rosie Perez.
Maritza, put yourself on camera. I want to see that beautiful face.
No, my hair's not done.
Mine ain't either.
She's
Look,
so
I just took
beautiful.
it
She
out.
can't show her face to public because then they
No,
want to say,
Look,
nena,
I just
no.
took it out.
Huh?
It's all naughty and gray. Look,
they want to sign her for elite models.
go for it.
Stop! Stop! I told you a secret.
Boricua,
Maritza
you're
and
right.
Maritza.
What's up?
And the God to honest truth is that I am not one, and my sister could tell you, to judge anybody. Whether you want it, you're against it, you're not. I don't care. If it works for you and it doesn't work for me, vice versa, whatever floats your boat. I don't go by politics. I don't go by
Ay, 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 ay.
basically politics. I just did what I felt was right for me, and that was even before it was mandated that teachers get vaccinated. I was already ahead of the game.
You know what? Not that it was a fear factor. It was a fear factor in the
It
beginning. They were
wasn't for
scaring
me, Mama.
everybody. They were
It wasn't
scaring
a fear
everybody.
factor for me. No.
Look, let me tell you. I mean, I mean, you have to look outside the box. They have all this amount of them, and everybody is already waking up not to take the boosters.
And to each his own, and I don't judge nobody for that.
But you know something? I know quite a few people. I know quite a few people that a lady, I don't know her. My cousin knows her. He used to work with her. She used to go get her a mammogram every year, every year,
Uh-huh.
every year. She missed 2020 from getting a mammogram. She went and she got the juice. She just got diagnosed with stage 4 back in December.
You heard
Well,
that?
you know what? My idea about that is that if and Bob, my sister and I were talking about that the other day. If I have something, because this is how I feel, it's all about the money. If they were to come to tell me your diabetes, blah blah blah, or you have cancer, blah blah blah, and I'm feeling fine, I don't give a crap about what you're saying I have. I don't want treatment because I'm living fine. I don't feel it. I don't smell it. I don't taste it. I'm good. I don't want to know about any sickness or illness that I have because once they start treating it, that's when you die.
That's when you die. You heard her?
But didn't
But
you
the
just
only
say
reason
that
I
you
did the
got it?
vaccinations, it wasn't because they mandated it. I did it way before it was mandated. It was because I'm a diabetic.
But even the
And I
mandate
said, I don't want
even
to
the
die.
mandate wasn't a mandate. It wasn't legal for them to mandate it.
Right. But I said, I'm going to do it because I'm a high risk and I'm not trying to die from COVID. And when I had COVID in December, it was 3 years after I caught COVID last year in Christmas. I said, you know what? It was like a common cold. It was nothing crazy. So I got to honestly say, I feel like if I didn't get the shot and the
Scream it,
booster,
scream it right now.
I probably would have died.
No, mama.
Que buen chinchera, man.
Go watch
Le
your
bon
novelas,
sincero
bro.
tú, cuñado.
Go watch your novelas.
Que buen chinchera.
Hombres en el cielo.
Que buen chinchera.
Go watch your
Que bon
novelas, Lupita.
sincero tú, cuñado.
Lupita, go watch your novelas.
Go.
Cállate.
Talking, man.
I know.
Chabelita's over here talking.
Chabelitas, he said.
It's over here.
Lupita, go watch your novelitas.
He said, all right, Chabelita.
Anyway, I got my second booster. Is there third, fourth, fifth,
Oh,
sixth, seventh,
shit.
eighth? I'm
He
gonna
said,
get it.
Chabelita.
I'm getting every booster that I need.
He said to get the Chabelita booster.
Get the perita booster.
He said,
Ándale, chica.
Maritza's Chabelita.
Yo, Maritza,
What's up?
he gotta get the perita booster.
I'm not getting no puta.
I said, cuñado gotta get the perita booster.
No, he has to go watch his novelita.
Oh my God. So no
But
more.
you know what? Everybody's different, and no matter what, I'm not that type of woman to be like, I'm gonna argue this, I'm gonna argue that. If it doesn't work for you, and it works for me, so be it. I'm not one to judge, but for me personally,
She keeps judging.
I honestly
I'm not
feel,
judging.
and I wasn't forced. That's the honest truth. Even before it became mandated to keep your job as
I'm
a city
sorry.
worker.
But,
I
but
did
the
it.
cuñado just said he didn't know he had so many therapists in the family.
What happened?
Maritza?
He said he didn't know he had so many therapists and professionals in the
Time to
family.
shut the F up. Maritza,
What?
I will never, ever, ever argue or judge you if you feel against the shots or whatever. For me, I did what was right for me before it was even mandated.
And you didn't even get $100.
I didn't need the $100.
Yes, you do, because you
they
could've
get
got
the
crypto.
incentives. Huh?
You could have got crypto.
I didn't get $100. I did it before the incentives.
You better go
I
tell
did
them
it
to give you
before the
$100.
incentives. Because if
So
they
then
would,
you
if
want
I
the
would have did it when
$100?
they were giving, if I would have did it when they were giving the $100, I would invest that in the crypto.
So go get another one and say that you never
Nah,
had
I'm
it.
up to date.
But they don't know that.
They do.
No, tell them that your name is Chelita.
My name is Maruca.
Okay, Maruca Chelita.
Maruca Penelope Borges.
Peluita. Yes. Go tell them.
Maruca Penelope Borges Feble.
What's the last name?
Febles.
With an S?
That's Dominican. Cut it out.
No, my brother's girlfriend. That's her last name.
Febles?
Yeah,
What's her first name?
Jennifer.
Stop. Yo, let's take us off air. We gotta talk.
Why?
Girl, I'm not kidding. She works for the education?
No,
Where does she work?
she's not in education.
Shut up. I'm not kidding. All jokes aside.
She got big eyes. She got big eyes.
Blonde?
Stop that, Bobby Joe. So,
Blonde?
Contesta time.
Bobby Joe.
Blonde?
No, no blonde.
Huh?
No blonde.
I will show you. Bitch, stop.
Stop cursing.
I said, which? Stop. Jennifer Febles. Maritza.
What?
Yeah, that's my husband's last name.
Okay.
This is going in a whole nother